and she rocked to and fro.
She rewrote one of my songs.
They think her mind's getting hazy. She watches the storm clouds darken the sky, and she watches the storm clouds darken the sky, and the rain beats on her back door. But she's not afraid like she used to be when the darkness played on her back door. I don't know, it's in that book.
That was good. What was the title of that?
I wrote a long time ago, and I wrote I wrote a whole lot.
Go ahead.
And then if you, we had a wreck one time in that horse and buggy, and we had been to Kenny to see my grandmother. She was sick, and my grandma Hal died when I was real young, but I remember somebody lifting me up to see her in the casket when she was buried. And I remember my dad, they was up in the apple orchard trimming the trees when it happened, when somebody went and told him that Grandma was dead. And I remember my dad come down to the house and he was crying.
Aww.
I had a good grandmother. I had a lot of uncles. I had Russell and Hubert and Hubert and Frank and Fred. And my dad was one of our grandchildren. I can't tell it all right.
Hey, you're doing great. That's a great story.
And you know, there was a man come here from, it was,
he had a daughter, 2 daughters and a son.
what are these people that goes around visiting?
One of his daughters was
And
married
there's
to
people I can't remember, but you know that I can't remember what happened now and yesterday, but I can go way on back to when I was a little kid, and I do. And I tried to get Gary to write a book about it, and because what I remember from there, a lot of it, yeah, I can, if you write what I remember from there, you'd have a big book. I went to school, and I was 6 years old. I was going to first grade, had to walk to school in mud, and there was a little girl come to school, and her name was McCain. And she was a little girl, and we was pulling grass, us little ones, and building up to make a house, and so. She was slipping around grabbing my glass that she was taking it into headquarters to get the credit on it. And then and she come over to get a load of grass, and I reared back. And I just slapped her little my fingers was on that little vase. And she went in crying to tell the teacher. And so I thought I was going to get a paddling. So I came in and the teacher was laughing. And I thought she'd just give me a whipping. But she didn't, and she laughed. And so many times. And then one time, the next door neighbor was Maud and Nell Burley. And they was coming down to the school they took down to the school to practice because we had our Christmas with school and I went to a one-room school. And so the teacher looked up, and I think I tried to lie to her. And Miss Annie, Miss Annie was her name, and she said, "Oh, there comes Miss Nell and Miss Annie to practice." She said, "If you tell lies, old Santa Claus won't come." And she said that I just reared back and I said, "Well, I told lies last year." And he come. He brought all those 10-cent gifts. That's right, too.
That's a great story. That was
To visit these people, and they was all church people, and the minister went to the house to visit, and when they did, this little girl was in the habit of saying some pretty bad things, and the minister said, I heard you'd been saying some pretty bad things. And the little girl looked up at him and said, "I bet it was one of them damn little old English sparrows." But she said, "Who told you?" And he said, he said, "The preacher said, I bet it was one of them little English sparrows." And she said it was a little bird. And then the little girl said, "I bet it was one of them damn little English sparrows."
She got it.